Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Byron Bertram.
And I am Ivan Penaluna.
And on tonight's episode,
Penn interviews El Chapo. El Bono upset.
Oh, you guys like to tell jokes and giggle and kid around, huh? Giggling like a bunch of young broads in a schoolyard. Well, let me tell a joke.
I wanted this to be professional.
I don't gotta listen to this shit.
You certainly don't, pal. Because the good news is... Awesome!
With Byron Bertram and Ivan Penaluna.
all right, so this is pretty crazy news. Life is stranger than fiction. Megalomaniac, environmentalist, political activist, actor, wife beater, entertaining, charismatic man, Sean Penn.
Yeah, he's quite a rounded character, isn't he?
He is a rounded character. He snuck into the Mexican jungle to interview one of the most dangerous men of the world, the most wanted men in the world.
El Chapo.
El Chapo Guzman.
Not El Bono.
No.
Right.
No, but we're just thinking that Bono would be jealous.
Oh yeah, Bono's really upset.
Yeah.
Because and he's he's now calling himself El Bono.
Yeah.
Right. Because he believes that he warrants that sort of attention. So
well, because he wants to be a Mexican folklore hero who supplies drugs to all of America,
like a dancing pirate, like a player,
like a murderous Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Except he keeps all the money.
Plays a mandolin and skips through the country.
Yeah.
Giving money to the poor.
Yeah.
Like El Chapo, but without guns.
Yeah. And murder and beheadings.
Yeah, and stuff like that.
And rape.
Yeah. So basically, he's gone to interview El Chapo, the most wanted man in Mexico and probably in the United States as well. And they've had to sneak him in there.
They snuck him in there, a truck of a car, Penn. Rolling Stone magazine set this whole thing up. Mm-hmm. Rolling Stone is just the edgiest.
It does. You know what? It does some edgy shit. I mean, there have been some articles about the financial crisis as well that were pretty edgy and pretty groundbreaking at the time. They do. They get big names. I think that this is more interesting from Sean Penn's point of view because Sean Penn obviously sees himself as some sort of activist, a dangerous man who's willing to,
put himself in harm's way.
Sean Penn, all of these actors, whether they be George Clooney or Leonardo DiCaprio, they spend their whole lives playing people. They spend their whole lives playing cowboys and Indians, pretending to be like people like El Chapo.
Yeah.
Right? So I think there's a little bit there where they just like, I really want to, I just want to be authentic. I want to be this person. If I can't be this person, I want to meet them.
I want to be a real interesting person.
I want to be an interesting person.
Not
I'm just a
play
fake.
one.
I'm playing cowboys and Indians.
Yeah.
And people give me fucking noodles of money for doing it.
Yeah. Life is pretty tough.
Well, yeah. If you're El Chapo, it is.
Yeah. Well, now it is, until he escapes from prison again.
And here's the irony. Sean Penn can spend his oodles and oodles of money quite freely, wandering around as a free man. El Chapo's got all of this money, probably more than Sean Penn, but he can't spend it all freely. He's got everything that he does has to be clandestine. It has to be under a veil of secrecy. He has to wash his money, and then he has to send, and every time he washes his money, he's got to pay somebody to do that. And it goes here and it goes there, and it's all it's a web. It's a dark web of financial deceit.
Oh, absolutely. But I mean, yeah, El Chapo. Poor El Chapo.
What are you saying? Poor El Chapo now?
Yeah.
Is that your?
Why can't he just spend this murderous drug money freely?
Well, yeah,
he earned it.
Well, yeah, I mean, he probably can in parts of Mexico.
Oh, for sure.
Well, we wander around the street shooting a gun in the air in parts of it.
Oh, absolutely.
But
Yeah.
not in others.
But that Sean Penn got in there into the jungle. It's just it's unbelievable.
Was it the jungle or was it the mountains?
It was somewhere in the jungle.
So it's in the
that
south.
I found El Chapo, and El Chapo was wearing this just like this amazing looking fly shirt. He looked like, what did he look? He looked like a sleazier Super Mario with a tan.
Yeah, it looks like Super Mario meets Tom Selleck.
Yeah.
It looks like Magnum P.I. meets Super Mario.
Yeah, after just eating one too many bowls of something.
After speed eating 14 pineapples.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what he looked like.
Yeah.
I think that's a very good way of describing him.
Pretty much.
Have a look at him on a picture, and you tell me if he doesn't look like Super Mario meets Tom Selleck after eating 14 pineapples.
And he doesn't look that threatening.
No, but that's the thing about these people.
Yeah.
They all start looking like Pablo Escobar eventually.
Yeah.
All of these guys, they get to a certain age and they just get fat, they get the hair, they get the mustache. They look like Pablo Escobar.
Yeah.
They look like a history teacher from sort of Lincolnshire.
Yeah.
Something like they look like that. They just look like sort of boring academics.
Yeah.
with a degree in Latin American studies.
It would be cool to take a class off just a Colombian drug lord or a Mexican drug lord. They know a lot about math.
Yeah. Do you think
A lot
they do
about math.
Would they think they'd be good at hand jobs?
So- no, but they know where to get them.
Yeah, you say how much for a hand job?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'll look at a drug lord. Hey, you want to jerk me off? That's not a good move.
No.
That's
Don't
almost
say
as crazy as Sean Penn going to meet the guy to begin with.
Yeah, because the guy could have taken a dislike to something that he said,
Well, exactly.
and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what? I just killed Sean Penn, so fucking what?
Yeah, Sean Penn
Just disappeared.
Yeah.
Just disappeared. I cut his head off. I was going to show it to you, post it to you in a box, but it's so fucking ugly. You remember what he looked like. I just buried it.
Yeah, what if they just argued about something just mundane?
Yeah. He just says, no, I don't like blue. In fact, Tuesday's my favourite day.
Yeah.
And Guzman's like, fuck you. How dare you come down here and say fucking you don't like blue?
You like burritos? I like enchiladas. What you say, Pfft.
He gets all fucked up on coke.
Yeah.
He's like feeding him fucking coke off a crucifix.
Yeah.
Off the feet of Jesus. He's feeding him that up his nose, right?
Yeah.
And he's going, no, I'm good. No, he goes, no, you fucking have more. And it's like, right, no, I don't want any more cocaine. No, you fucking have some cocaine.
I wonder how much coke he did with him.
And now we're going to drink this. No, I don't like tequila. Fuck you, you're drinking tequila. Okay, I'm going to get some girls in here now. They can jiggle their bodies independently, one up, one down.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're not even battery powered. No, I'm good. I've got a wife. Fuck you. You're fucking the girl.
Yeah. I wonder if he did.
I can't get a hard on. Fuck you. Get a hard on or else I'll cut your face off.
Yeah. This sounds
Maybe
like...
that's how it goes down. I should be one of those guys.
Yeah.
Because I'd be really good at it. Fuck you. Get a hard on or else I'll cut your fucking
Fuck
face
you,
off.
get a hard up. Just like the most aggressive gay man I've ever met in my life.
I say, right, give you a massage. And
Yeah.
after that, get a fucking hard on or else I'll cut your
Get
face
a hard
off.
on now.
Right.
I want it now.
Do it now. Anyway, I don't know where this is going.
Well, anyway, I don't know if what is the legal ramifications too. I mean, if it's just like, hey, Leonardo DiCaprio is interviewing Bin Laden or something like that. It's like, what? What the hell? Hey, Katy Perry got an exclusive interview with fucking ISIS. Fucking head.
Katy Perry and ISIS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking, El Baghdadi, Papa Smurf.
Al Baghdadi goes, yeah, we only fucked her 14 times.
Yeah. I mean, they're just like, but what is it that's just like, oh, where are they? Oh, I don't know. Why didn't you tell us where they were? We were looking for them. It's like,
Yeah.
I promised I'd keep it secret.
Yeah, exactly.
So is Sean Penn going to be in trouble for this, you think?
Well, I don't think so, I mean, he's doing an interview. He's dark and edgy, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's dark and edgy. He's doing an interview. You can do an interview with somebody. You just don't want to be there when they sort of like call in a drone strike and
Yeah.
fucking blow them to a million pieces with a Hellfire missile.
Yeah.
You just don't want to be there then.
probably
That's the thing that you go and meet these people. Not so much El Chapo, but sure, that could happen. It could be an airstrike on his compound.
That's true.
Yeah. Anyway, it's all getting a bit serious. I preferred it when we were talking about maybe
Sean Penn actually made that in his article. They were sitting out in an open field, and he made the joke in the article that he was thinking, man, wouldn't that be crazy if a drone strike just came by and killed us right now?
Yeah.
And then he drank some tequila and stopped thinking about it.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's in the article.
I'm not that far off the fucking
No,
mark,
you're
am I?
absolutely right, yeah.
Did he do cocaine with him?
I didn't read the full thing. I read the teaser articles that went out there about how he farted in front of him and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, but I haven't read the full thing, but you're right on about the drone strike thing. That's what he thought. He was like, man, I'm right out here in the open. We could just die by drone strike.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be the saddest. That'd be the saddest day.
So
Well,
when
in talking of sad days, let's talk about how Mr. Bertram is going away for a little while. Where are you going?
Yeah, I'm going to Australia for 2 months.
Oh, that's quick.
Yeah, I'm
don't-
going
so-
to interview Ned Kelly.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
So, what are you going to be? What, Australia?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it's a summer there, and also I'm doing a fringe festival in Perth and Adelaide.
Yeah,
doing
no,
a
but you've
one-man
got
show.
so much going on here.
That's true. We do have the Dry Shave show.
We've got the Dry Shave Show. You've got your career.
That's
You've
true.
got all the acting.
I got a bunch of auditions that I could go to, and
And now you're going to go. Now you're just going to go and do a little one-man show and beg for money on the street, doing
Pretty
silly
much.
stuff.
yeah. So when you put it like that, I fucked up.
You gonna hook up with James Masters?
I might see James Masters,
Yeah.
possibly.
Are you gonna jerk him off?
I might jerk him off.
He might like that.
He would. He likes hand jobs.
Yeah, he might do one for you.
Maybe.
He probably won't even charge you.
Yeah, he'd probably do it sarcastically though.
Okay.
Yeah. But
So-
in Australia, it's the summer. I'm going there a couple months. I'm gonna just so the show is basically it's just gonna go down the drain.
What's the show called?
It's called Guilt-Ridden Sociopath.
Oh, I know that one.
Yeah, you helped me with the first version. I should have changed the name because it's a totally different show now.
Oh, is it?
Well, pretty much.
Oh, that's
well,
good to know.
A bit different.
Well, that's no. I mean, I hope it's a lot different because you've had somebody else helping you with it.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
That's great. So you're not having to stop anywhere like Bangkok or Philippines?
Oh,
or
I'm
anything?
stopping in Hong Kong for a night.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a
Oh,
massage.
really? Oh, you're going to get a massage?
Yeah.
And a happy ending?
I don't know.
Why change a habit of a lifetime, eh?
Exactly. Just disappoint
Just
sex slaves.
disappoint them. You're going to get the same look all over the world by refusing the hand job in
Yeah.
all of these shitty massage parlors.
Yeah.
Basically, anywhere with dead flies on the windowsill, they're going to treat you like that,
Yeah.
right? So you're just going to stop in Hong Kong for one night. You live a really, really fucking great life, don't you? A jet set life. You've got no responsibilities. You've got the responsibilities of an 8-year-old boy.
Yeah. No
Basically,
responsibilities.
to keep your penis clean and make sure you eat at least once a day.
Yeah.
That's it. That's basically the sum total of all
about
your
it.
responsibilities.
Yeah.
See, with me, right? If I don't function, people fucking die.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know why
I've
you
got a lot of people.
I don't know why you put yourself in that situation to begin with, though.
Yeah, I've got a lot of people relying on me.
I don't know why you did this.
It's a slippery slope, right? You have one kid,
Yeah.
and then you think, that's all right, they're okay. And
then
then
you
you
get
have
to-
another one,
yeah.
and then all of a sudden you've got a fucking problem.
And then you get to live vicariously through lazy fat fuckers like myself.
Yeah, and then you get a job where you're in charge of like 55 people, or they're,
Yeah.
So anyway, and then that's some more responsibility. So you literally, I got people who are relying on me. Right?
Yeah.
You know, you got up at 1 o'clock today, didn't you?
Yeah, about that.
I was sending
yeah.
you texts at fucking 5 to 8, going fuck this. He'll get it when he gets up.
No,
Fuck it.
I got up actually really early today, like 6:30.
No, you got up at
No,
1:04.
No, I
And
got up
that's-
at 6:30 to take a piss, and then I went back to bed. For
That's
a
not
few
called
hours.
getting up. That's
Isn't it
called
getting
going to the. It's called going to the toilet in the middle of the night.
I thought that would be getting up because you are getting up. Take a piss. You're going back to bed for sure, but anyway.
Anyway, you're going away.
I'm going away to Australia.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing stand-up, going to be doing my one-man show, doing some street performing, and I lost my virginity in Australia when I was
Did
19.
you?
Yeah.
Who to?
Some Asian sex slave.
Was he good to you?
He was. His name was Frank. Oh, he's from down under. Oh, and he had a fucking jacket. No, it was an awkward redhead. It was, it was really weird.
How old was she?
She was 17 and I was 51.
How old were you?
No, I was 19.
You were 19. She was 15.
No, I was 17. And then, it took me like an hour to come because I didn't even know how to have sex. I didn't watch enough porn. And then a few days later, I fucked a fat girl.
What? Just to feel better.
No, just because first time was weird.
So the second time was better.
Yeah, I managed to figure it out.
Good. And you've never looked back, have you?
Well,
So now you're going to Australia. Are you going to hook up with both of them?
yeah, both of them, yeah.
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 Excellent. Are you going to do? Are they going to do ass to ass?
They might do ass to ass. I'm hoping.
It's going to be a recurring theme for me. It's going to be a recurring theme.
Yeah.
So
the old dingo shuffle. I don't
So
know
you're
what that means.
going to go away. It's very selfish of you. You're leaving me here on my own. I've got to basically now format this show on my own for 2 months. Do you ever think about this? Do you think about when you're putting these plans together? Do you ever think, I wonder how this is going to play out with Ivan? Because I don't have any responsibilities. My own responsibilities are to keep my penis clean and eat once a day. But
true.
I kind of owe Ivan something. He does
I
do
do.
the show with me. But now I'm just going to bug off for 2 months.
Well, not only do I owe it to you, I also am letting down the listeners. So, listeners, if you're pissed
exactly.
off and you're angry, you have every right to be. And I just want you to send me as much hate mail as possible.
He doesn't
Can
care.
you please let me know you exist?
He just wants to know that you exist. He doesn't care whether you hate him.
And you're doing a shit job of letting me know you exist, listeners.
Some of them are doing all right.
Yeah. Thank you, the one guy.
Fuck you. So so you're gonna be away. You're gonna be back mid-March. We're gonna do some.
Yeah.
You're not gonna recognize the show when you come back. You're not gonna recognize the show.
Oh,
We're
you're
do
gonna just
wonderful
turn it right upside down.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like Don Simpson.
Really?
Oh yeah. When you come back,
We're just going to be doing tons of blow.
Yep.
That'd be great to do tons
Yeah.
of blow on set.
Yep. There'll be girls in here doing that body movement.
ass to
What's
ass,
it,
just
twerking
fucking there'll be
and all
twerk.
that. They'll be twerking and
that'd be
jiggling,
great.
like oiled up bums.
Oh, that'd be
oiled
great.
up bums jiggling in little bikinis.
Yeah.
Gonna go to Howard
It's hard to
Stern.
sniff cocaine off a chick when the chick's ass when he's twerking, though.
No, that's true.
Because just what a waste.
That's
Just
why you got glass
falls over the
tables.
ground. Yeah.
So it's going to be like a political Howard Stern show,
Right.
yeah, with like serious politics and lots of salacious frivolity.
That'd be great. And just crazy street people coming in.
Yeah, well,
Stealing my
not
shit.
really. I'm just
No.
going to get lots of.
But we already had Narge
I'm going to
saying.
have right wing people on. I might have some left wing people on just to take the piss out of them.
Right.
And then we're going to have lots of girls with oiled up bodies. It's going to be brilliant.
fine.
I don't know why you're going away. Mind you, without you going away, I wouldn't have this realization.
Yeah, so maybe you needed this. Maybe it's an awakening of you.
It is.
Because if I just stayed here, you would just be like, oh shit, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I like chicks with big oily asses.
Oh, I already know that I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think most people know whether they like that or not by this stage. They don't have to wait for you to go on holiday for 2 months. And it is a fucking holiday, by the way. They don't have to wait for you to go on
Is it?
holiday
I
for
thought
2
it was
months
working.
to discover whether they like chicks with oily asses.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you don't need me.
No, we don't need you in this equation whatsoever. It's like, when they're writing out the equation on the maths board and they go like, x 5 y over 15 equals r x y. Byron Bertram need to know big arses full of oil. No.
Yeah,
you know, in the equation, they don't need the Byron Bertram.
You don't
bit.
think about just like getting off to a woman you're attracted to based on my availability of a podcast that nobody listens to.
No, they don't do that.
Right.
I don't need,
thousands of people do.
I don't
apparently.
need Matt Damon for this one or Russell Crowe.
No.
I can work it out myself.
Yeah, you could.
So anyway, that's what we're going to do. I hope the listeners are, like this idea.
Well, let us know about these ideas, and also feel free to send me hate mail the fact that I'm leaving. It's byronbertram@gmail.com, or you could just, whatever.
Just give it a rest, man. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go to the fucking news.
Let's go to the fucking news.
This is the fucking news.
All right, go. In 5, 4. I can't do it. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
This is the fucking news.
Fucking thing sucks.
All right, so today in fucking news, Jared Hames of Melbourne has been fighting with local government for 5 years about the way he signs official documents. Not satisfied with a simple signature, Jared chooses to sign all official documents with a small, crudely drawn penis and balls. The penis was denied officially. However, Hames, who was studying law, decided to simply ask, why not? So he pressed the issue by applying for cards of all types and sorts with his penis signature. Eventually, his penis slipped past officials as his healthcare, proof of age, and even driver's license all now bear the tiny dong. And Byron has a picture there.
I do.
Excellent. Let's have a look at this picture. Oh,
It's actual life size.
It's quite graphic, actually. The guy looks insane.
Yeah.
Why has he got 2 heads to the end of his penis?
Those are balls.
No, the other side.
Is
I know what I'm looking at. There's a certain duality to both ends.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There is.
Let me see.
He just doesn't know how to draw a penis.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
maybe
that's
his
true.
is
He's got
weird.
this like split, bifurcated dick.
Whenever people draw penises, I often think, is this what their penis looks like? And is this the only reference that they have?
It looks like a
'Cause that
dog
looks
bone,
weird.
but it's all bendy.
Yeah.
It looks weird.
Yeah.
And it's like 2 tiny heads glued together.
Yeah. Maybe he's got... Ooh, maybe his penis is ass to ass.
His penis is ass to ass and is what's
He's got
happening.
2
Maybe that is what's
two-
going on. So anyway, basically, he's done this, and everybody's saying, "Yep, that's all right." It's okay until he gets stopped by the cops.
That's kind of what's going on is that whenever he slips it through the bureaucracy, and then when he gets stopped or something, they look
Exactly.
at it and they go, "Well, what is that? It's a fucking penis."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, why not? People sign with X's."
Yeah,
Why
and
not sign
then the
with
cops don't like that sort of shit because they see that as a front to their authority, even when it's not.
But he's studying law, and he's also sort of the type of guy that just says, "Yeah, fuck you. I'm gonna fucking do it."
Right.
And that's
You
and
get
that's his whole
fucked,
thing.
mate.
He's been doing
Oh,
it for 5 years.
My signature's
Right,
a
fair
fucking
enough.
dick, mate.
Best of luck to him.
Yeah. There
Speaking
we go.
of speaking of Australia, I know this guy. He's insane. He's a performer, and his name was Sean Goodfellow, and he legally changed his first name to Jolly.
Jolly good fella.
Yeah, Australian guy. And his hands are like this. Yeah,
And a jolly good
Jolly
fella.
Goodfellow cost me 135 Australian dollars. Yeah, yeah, guy's nuts. Anyway,
See the push-up king?
no, that's a different guy.
Okay. Next up in fucking news, the Oregon gunmen that are being called domestic terrorists have began occupying a federal wildlife outpost on January 10th. Appear to have some poor planning skills. The heavily armed men entered a wildlife post near Bern, Oregon, and threatened to attack local government if the land was not turned over to them, and reduce sentences for Dwight and Stephen Hammond. Just to catch up if you're not aware. However, it's their call to Facebook to send snacks, which has been people making fun of them. Other notables include a fist fight between members, a man being kicked out as he was found to be a military deserter, not a veteran. And on top of that, one member snuck out to get drunk and spent all of their money and slept in a hotel.
Oh,
Wow. Not part of the program. I just want to take certain issue with that. It's not. They don't want the land handed over to them.
They just said they was. I simplified it. They said they wanted given it back to those who rightfully own it or something like that. Like it's really hard to.
It's what the issue here is, and I'm sorry, it's going to take all the comedy out of it. But the issue here is that basically there was a couple of ranchers in Oregon who were burning some land in order to prevent a wildfire spreading further.
Or so they said. Yes.
Yeah, and so basically they were arrested for this, even though the Bureau of Land Management comes on and burns land on people's property without asking their permission whatsoever. And it seemed like it was rather a legitimate a thing to do. I mean, the area that they actually burnt up was pretty small in comparison to the threat from this large wildfire. But anyway, after they served their 5-7 years for doing this, it was decided that it was an act of terrorism, and then the judge put them in prison again. So basically, these guys are saying, you know what, enough's enough. These guys did nothing wrong. And there is a common thread here with this, and that is that, like the Bundy Ranch thing, there are allegations that the Bureau of Land Management, and let's face it, you have a federal entity called the Bureau of Land Management. It does what it says on the tin. It's an invasive government entity that actually goes in and meddles in people's affairs and meddles in the, you have land. If you look at somewhere like Oregon, which is a massive state, you have land like Nevada that's used for grazing, cattle roam freely. But the Bureau of Land Management seem to want to micromanage and have vested interests involved in who owns land and whether they have access to it and this sort of thing. So I don't think that they're a benign entity in this equation. But I think that it's the extra sentence that's kicked this thing off. And I've seen this on Facebook, people have said, these guys need to be laughed out, laughed back to where they belong. I was thinking, you know what? When you're saying that from the point of view, and I see their posts of being pro-Hillary and pro-Obama, and these guys, I consider them to be constitutionalists. These guys are basically, they might have shitty organizational skills when it comes to holding up in a place for a long period of time, but these guys are constitutionalists, and I much rather prefer to trust their interpretation than Hillary Clinton's or President Obama's. I think, we're looking at the Constitution was set up to protect the people of America from the perverse sort of government that they now have in Washington in the form of Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama. And I think, sorry, Byron,
well,
jokes.
To counterpoint that,
are they like David Koresh 2.0?
David and Stephen Hammond both said they had nothing. They want nothing to do with those people. At least that's what I've read.
Which people?
The people in jail that they're supposedly defending. They both said they're like, we don't have anything to do with these people. We don't support their choices to hold up this government area. So that's what I've read, whether it's right or wrong. And then the other thing is the government supposed that it wasn't that they were burning the land, it's that they actually were poaching illegally and they were going to get caught. So they burnt the land and said that was their makeup cover.
Well,
that's the two counterpoints. I don't know if they're true.
They should just give the land.
Do you know what? I will say this. I'll interject here. There was a lengthy thing on InfoWars, and it showed the governor, the senator of Oregon, a senator in Oregon, talking about this, and he basically said he knew the story inside out, and he said the way this story's been spun, and I've seen the spin on the liberal media about this, and it's absolutely shocking. I'd be very, very careful believing anything that's coming from a quasi-official government outlet on this sort of story. They've bent the truth on this. They're telling a lot of lies of the federal government on this, and I think that basically, if I was in prison looking at another prison sentence for something I'd already served time for, I'd be saying, this is nothing to do with me, guys, because I don't want to spend any fucking longer in jail. You're not going to sit in prison and go, yeah, I support those guys supporting my rights on the outside, because that's suicide. And the American system is very, very brutally repressive, and it's vindictive, and it will take revenge against people that it sees that have stepped outside and flaunts its authority.
There was also the 2 years earlier when the head of this group that's taken over that spot. He did something similar. It was like another protest.
Clive Bundy's standoff with the BLM in Nevada. Yeah.
Which
so basically these guys
he used the N-word a bunch of times, and everyone was like stopped listening to him.
So no, this is another bit of misinformation. I saw
the video clip.
This is well, really, of him saying.
Of him saying the N-word, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's all I saw. I saw like 20 seconds.
So basically, these people, they're just we want this land. This is our land. It's kind of like David Koresh,
the thing
kind
is
of
that they're saying
Branch
that
Davidian.
the
nutters.
land
want the
should go
land.
back to the people who rightfully own the land. That's what they said. So I construed it to quickly to sum up that.
Right.
Now, that's funny is after they said that, there's a native tribe that came forward and said,
Yeah.
who owns the land? He said, technically speaking, we own this land, and we just haven't worried about it because we're not using it, and it's being doled out to farms. But if anyone's getting the fucking land, we'll get the fucking land. And that's the other part of the story I think is funny. The only thing that I think is funny is the call for snacks. That's pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
There's a guy outside in a blue tarp.
Yeah.
And a mother of one of the kids, or the kids, they're grown men, went on Facebook and asked people to send a care package to her son, and among them was French vanilla creamer. That was one of the things.
Oh, French vanilla creamer for.
Yeah, he needs a toothbrush, he needs deodorant, and he needs French vanilla creamer.
Wow, he's picky.
It's pretty comical, despite. You know, I mean,
It's like when you're robbing a bank, when you're robbing a bank, you just want pizza.
Yeah. Well, it's just not just pizza, but it would be like, I don't know, like I want capers.
Yeah.
I need some capers.
Oh, so they're just like total hippy-dippy.
No, they're not. These guys aren't hippie.
No,
these guys are heavily fucking armed.
Right.
They have
These are militiamen.
Yes. Guns, lots of guns.
Do you think they should just give the land back to the Palestinians?
To who?
The Palestinians.
You mean the Palestinians? Stillions?
The Palestinians.
Palestinians?
Yeah.
Yes, I think the Palestinians should get the land back.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Just give them somewhere.
But with Clive and Bundy, the original thing that this was about him grazing cattle on federal land, or rather, it was common land, as they would call it in Britain. It didn't really belong to anybody.
It's like That's like Robin Hood stuff. Robin Hood poached something on government land, and then they came after him for it.
But they've been grazing land there for sort of like centuries.
Yeah.
And they decided to take issue in this, and this is where the standoff was. But I think more so it points to there's a real sense. I get the feeling that in America there's a real sense now that there are certain parts of it who believe that the government's become tyrannical and usurpacious, and
there's huge portions of it. That's mostly what the huge gun debate is about.
Absolutely,
the thought is that if they take our guns, then there's no way that we can stop them.
Exactly. And you know what? If I was looking...
You can't stop government.
Well, you can't, but if you look at the way the American government's ratcheting it up with the militarization of police forces locally and regionally, it's pretty worrying, And they would say, well, they're only doing that because everybody has guns, but I guess I'll tell you what, as soon as they take the guns away from the people, those fucking police forces with all the armored vehicles, they're not going away. They're not going to go, okay, we'll just go back to wearing khaki shorts now. That's not happening, because that's not the way anything ever works.
Byron, what do you have to say about David Koresh?
Oh, he looked like Jesus in a '70s rock band, except with shaving the beard.
Well, now that that fucking news just sat on the floor like a wet cum-soaked rag, let's go to the third fucking news, which has a great... I love this. I wrote this. I love this. Boy killed by axe, deodorant spray.
Oh, yeah, I saw this.
Last August, a 16-year-old British boy was found dead in his room. The cause of death, which has only been revealed recently, was death by deodorant. He actually suffered butane poisoning, which is inside the deodorant as the expellant inside the can. Police found 42 cans of deodorant, hairspray, and other products in the boy's room near Folkestone. His mother says she didn't know that her son had that many cans, but says he was kind of a big hoarder. Apparently, he wouldn't bathe for days at a time and would just coat himself in Axe body spray.
Oh, Jesus.
And also, it just said body spray. It didn't say Axe, but I'm adding that.
So basically, he was just putting deodorant all over himself instead of
taking a shower.
But his mum didn't know. And he's probably putting hairspray on as well. You know the fashion at the moment for the guys to have the sort of like hair that goes across the face like Justin Bieber style.
So he poisoned himself to death.
Yeah, he was killed by Axe.
Jesus.
Body spray.
Amazing.
Pretty sad, actually.
And all I thought was you get killed by the women rushing all over you because of this cheap product you're putting in between your pits.
That's true.
Yeah, that's what the ads told me. Are ads lying? Because I thought Coca-Cola just brings people together as a community.
Oh yeah, yeah.
At least
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what it says.
Especially around.
Also makes
FIFA
polar
time.
bears want to fuck.
It also is Christmas.
Yeah.
yeah.
Poor kid. You know what?
That's pretty sad.
If you took a bath, then maybe you'd still be alive.
Sad. That's. I don't think it's sad at all.
Well,
I'm
no,
happy when people die in funny ways
Well,
because
yeah.
people die in such depressing, boring,
Sure.
shitty ways. And also, seriously, like that guy was going to go have a spawn and make more dumb people. I'm totally okay with it.
16-year-old boy.
They're going to have to put
kid.
that kid's going to get. They're going to sue that body spray, and now the body spray is going to be like warning. Only spray in an open, well-ventilated area, and don't spray 42 cans.
Yeah. Warning: take a bath.
Yeah, exactly. Does not replace normal hygiene. They're going to get sued for it, just like the hot coffee thing.
Don't stick this up your ass instead of wiping.
I'm always happy when dumb people die.
Well, even if they're 16 and they're just kids.
Yeah, why not?
Well,
I mean, I don't wish it on them, but after the fact.
So there's a story recently about a kid in South Carolina who basically had his first job cutting trees. And he was about 17, 19 on his first day of the job. And he basically kicked a tree stump into a mulcher. And his trousers got caught on a branch. And he got pulled into this fucking mulcher feet first.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
Why is that not funny, but this one is?
Because that's gruesome.
Well, this one isn't
This
gruesome.
one, you can say, think about it. He's standing there. He stinks. He's spraying Axe body spray. He's thinking, where are the women? I need to get more women. You know what? I'm not using enough body spray. And he's spraying himself some more. He's spraying himself some more. He's looking in the mirror and he's spraying himself. And then he's like, oh man, I'm starting to feel woozy. Must not be using enough Axe body spray. And then he you know what? I'm going to mix. And he went and got the Old Spice stuff. And then he started mixing it. That's probably where it went wrong.
Well, yeah, and maybe
You don't
he's
wanna mix
using
your-
it twice
mix
a
your
day.
fragrances.
I don't think
It's
he's
because it
using
makes it not real. When it's funny, it makes it not real.
That's
if
true.
if the mother's right in front of me, fuck, I'm not going to make jokes.
No, exactly.
That's cruel. But
Exactly.
it's not real. Like when it's like, oh, man dies because he tried to get a Pepsi out of a machine and then he pulled on it and the machine fell and killed him. That's funny.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's right in front of me, it's not funny.
No, sure. But I think, if they're like 16 or something like that, it's kind of like, just kids, man.
Yeah, that's true.
But I got kids, that's how I feel. I mean, maybe I'd say, fuck it. Well, concrete block fell at a 6-year-old.
Well,
if I didn't have kids, I'd probably be like, concrete block fell on a 6-year-old. Fuck it, that's funny.
Well, if you
Where do I sign
have
up,
kids,
Matt? That's
make sure
funny.
You keep the body spray out of the bathroom. That's
Well,
what I
yeah.
say.
But you know how hard it is to tell kids what to do? It's fucking hard. They don't listen to you.
That's true.
They just don't listen. You say, don't put any more Axe on. And they'll go, yeah, fuck you, Dad. And they're 9. I was going, you don't need Axe, you're 9.
Yeah, I know
right.
that's the thing. It's like, start shaving when you're 11.
Just practice.
Well, if you're Italian, I guess you'd have to.
Shall we move on?
Sure. Yeah, go on then.
Let's go to our game show segment. That's right. It is Who Said It, the game show that asks 2 contestants to battle it out and determine who said what. Today's topic, Who Said It? Sean Penn or Penn Jillette.
Oh, this is a good one.
And
All right.
for
I
those
like
who
this.
don't know Penn Jillette, of course, he is like a Penn and Teller, the magician. He's done all kinds of crap. You know, that guy. Okay, so first up in Who Said It? The battle of Penn Jillette or Sean Penn? Jillette, Penn. Who said it? Don't waste too much time wishing, hoping, or being envious. It'll make you bug nutty.
I'm going to go Penn Jillette.
Definitely Penn Jillette.
Is it because of the bug nutty?
Yeah.
It was a giveaway. It's Penn Jillette, point for each. Couple of dings. There we go. Next up in Who Said It? Who said the following? Penn Jillette or Sean Penn? I think life is an irrational obsession. Who said it?
Sean Penn.
Yeah, I'll go Sean Penn, too.
Point for each.
Ooh.
Score is tied. All right, maybe this one's easy. Oh, well, someone will get this. All right. Who said it? Who said the following? You have to be careful as a libertarian because you can sound very Republican.
That's Penn Jillette.
Yeah, Penn Jillette.
Point for each. I knew you'd get it because as a libertarian, you would know. he's a
I
libertarian.
toy with it.
Yeah.
I fraternize and I flirt with it.
Next up in Who Said It? Who said the following? Who said it? Bacon is so good by itself that to put it in any other food is an admission of failure. Basically saying, you can't make this other food taste good. So I'll throw in some bacon.
I'm going to go Penn Jillette because he used to be fat.
Yeah, I'm going to go Penn Jillette as well.
Good Lord, another tie! Oh my God, what are we at? 4 in a row. This is a failure.
You're not even going to have to do that thing where you give
Failure.
one person 2 points.
Yeah.
There's only 2 left. There's only 2 left. Well, you know what? Well, after this one, we'll decide. Who said the following? In school, I was a genius of the year, preceding the year I was in every year.
I'll go Penn Jillette. He's an asshole.
Now, does that make sense?
Penn Jillette.
I want to know if that makes sense. I couldn't make sense of it. In school, I was a genius of the year, preceding the year I was in every year.
It means I was the genius of the year in the year lower than him every year.
Is that what? Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's. I guess
Yeah,
I'm
it's Penn
smart.
Gillette.
Sean Penn said
Oh.
that.
Okay, he's
Double
an idiot.
negatives. They're still tied at 4.
He's an idiot.
All right. Well, it doesn't matter. This one here. Who said the following? Who said it? Sean Penn or Penn Jillette for the final question, possibly the tiebreaker of who said it. Who said the following? Marriage ain't easy, but it's great most of the time.
I'm going to, by the way, I'm going to, the winner of this gets to interview Al Capone's corpse. All right.
Sean Penn.
I got to be contrary because somebody's got to win, so I'll say Penn Jillette even though I know I'm wrong.
You know you're wrong because you are wrong. It's Sean Penn. That's right. This week's winner again is Ivan Penaluna.
Just had to give it to him.
Congratulations.
Thank
Take
you.
a round of applause there.
Thank you very much. I'd like
Who
to
said
thank
it?
God and my mum for believing in me. And I'd like to thank the Academy. And I'd like to thank all of you for listening. Thank you very much, everybody.
I'd like to
Good
thank
night.
Al Chapo for...
I've been Ivan Penaluna.
Oh,
Byron.
and before we go, if you do have another idea for who said it, please do send it to us at thegmail.com, which is not our email at all. It's the Dry Shave Show at gmail.com.
Send it to us at the Gmail.
At the Gmail.
Yo, man, send at the
Ooh.
Gmail.
At the Gmail at gmail.com. I wonder if that's taken.
Yeah, that'd be
that would
funny.
be good.
Yeah.
Just email me at the Gmail at Gmail.
Yeah.
What did you say? The Gmail.
Yeah.
Anyways. At the gmail.com, email us if you have another, like our friend Mark did for last week. We appreciate it, and I'll let you guys end the show.
Okay, this has been the end of the show. Thank
This
you
has
very
been
much.
the very end.
Yes, I'm Ivan Penaluna.
I'm Byron Bertram.
And I was Matthew Calgrant.
He's dead now.
Goodbye.
Now, we're very fortunate to have somebody with us who's willing to talk about his almost 20 years experience of the sex industry here in Vancouver, but only on the proviso that we maintain his anonymity. So for the sake of this interview, we're just going to refer to him as Mr. B. Hello, Mr. B. Thanks for joining us.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Okay, so I just want to ask you, you've been involved in the sex industry here in Vancouver for 20 years, is that right?
18, almost 19 years, but pretty much pushing 20 years, yes.
Okay, and what specific area are you most interested in, or where have you spent most of your time?
Trying to find women to have intercourse with.
Really? Okay, because that's not what you said early on when we did the pre-interviews for this. You said that you like going to massage parlors, and the cheaper and the nastier they are, the better. And if they've got peach-colored dusty curtains with like dead flies in the windowsill, then it gets you really hard.
Oh, right, I do go to those places. It's just that I usually just want to get a massage.
Can you stop doing that voice? Because we haven't got a scrambler. Can you just stop doing the voice?
Well, but then they're going to know, might be able to tell who I am.
No one's going to be able to tell who you are. All
Right.
North American accents sound the same.
Okay.
Right. So basically, you've been going to massage parlors,
I go to massage parlors, yeah.
right? And you go for a massage.
Yeah, go for a massage, yeah.
You never. So when you go in there, you're quite honest about it. Is that right?
Yeah.
So what do you say to them when you go in there?
I'm like, I want to get a massage. I got a lot of back tension and just, if you could just get in there.
Do they like roll their eyes and go, "Oh yeah"?
Yeah, sometimes. It's weird because a lot of them have, are Asian and just assume the worst or the best. I guess it would be the best because they'd make more money for the
Right.
whole package. Is I'm just like,
Yeah. Do
Then-
they ever say to you, "You know what this place is, don't you"?
they're like, okay, yeah, you want, okay, $110. I'm like, what? No, I just want to get a massage. Oh, what? Only the massage. I'm like, yeah. And then they just try to go for the kill later. I'm like, no, I just want a massage. They're like, no, I touch this one. I'm like, no, I just want a massage.
Okay. So I mean, if you just want a massage, why do you put yourself through this every time?
Because you got to, like, for a registered massage therapist, you got to make an appointment. And then it's like, I'm impatient. I just want one now.
But I mean, these places essentially cater for people who want to have a hand job,
Yeah, I understand, but a lot of restaurants are drug funds. So, but if you're just ordering like a burrito, are they going to be like, "Well, do you want cocaine too?"
Yeah, no, but they do shitty food. You wouldn't eat there.
Yeah, would I? I got no standards. You know that.
Well, I don't know who you are. You're Mr. B.
That's true.
All right. Just remember you're Mr. B, okay?
I'm Mr. B.
Okay. So basically, when you go in there, and these are the sort of places where they have a rose, a picture of a rose on the outside, and loads of Chinese writing.
Exactly.
And like I say, dirty curtains,
those
and
are the
dead
ones.
flies,
That's the one.
and a broken door.
Yeah.
And
they look at you like you're a cop every time you walk in. They're like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "I want a massage." Oh, okay.
Well, you look like a cop. I mean, Mr. B looks like a cop.
Yeah.
You know.
So I mean, but I'm just like, I just want a massage, and they're like, "Oh, okay," but they just so I get this reluctant massage, and then I'd be like, "You want this one?" And when I don't, you can just feel the hostility, and then I tense up, which is the reason I wanted to go to get a massage. I'm like, "Oh shit, they're angry at me because I don't want to get jerked off by an Asian sex slave."
There's nowhere else you can go. I mean, you don't have to go make it. Surely there must be somewhere else you can go get the massage you want. Because I look at
if
this
you want like
and
a good professional hippie dippy one.
Yeah, no, I look at this and saying you're getting a shitty massage. They're annoyed with it because you're not doing what they want you to do.
Yeah.
What it says on the outside, the big rose outside,
Yeah.
and the shitty curtains, that says shitty massage, nice hand job.
It doesn't. Yeah,
Tiny
but
hands make your cock look big.
I know. I just try to live in denial, like, oh, maybe this one's legit.
So do you have like a favorite one, or do you just like
Actually, the favorite one I go to is actually is closed because there was an arson. I'm not even joking.
Well, they burnt their own place down.
Yeah, probably they used
Well,
just
yeah,
too much hot oil.
Fires don't happen in those places by accident.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Massage parlors don't burn down.
But it's been forever. And I'm like, its name was Happy Feet, and I'm like, oh shit. And then I was
Does
just
it
like,
have foot
fucking
job?
Happy Feet's closed. Damn it! And then it's like they don't even say it's just closed out. We close. Fire. Awesome. Ooh. And that's like, ah, shit. So then I got to go to the one right beside it.
Sorry. So basically, you go to the one beside it. What's that called?
Oh, I don't know. It's some Vietnamese sex slave rose place. I don't
Which
know.
one's better?
The other one, Happy Feet, was good.
Happy Feet was good.
Yeah.
Maybe the Vietnamese burnt it down.
I don't know. They could have. I remember even asking them, like, hey, when's the other one opening? They're like, oh, why the fuck would we know? Hopefully never. What stupid question? I'm
So
like,
when
yeah,
you-
that is a dumb question. Anyway, can you jerk off my back?
So
tense.
hang on a minute. But you told us, right, that you went in there once recently, and it was a guy.
That's true. No, I've gotten guys.
And so you get they go, okay, send the guy for him. He doesn't want the hand job.
Yeah.
Do you think if you asked the guy for a hand job, he'd go yes? Or
Maybe.
would he
Well,
go,
I might send in a girl.
He'd send in a girl.
Yeah, well, there's lots of them just waiting around impatiently. Say, probably, oh, you want this special one? Okay, get this. They go there. But no, actually, sometimes the guys are better because they could get in there. Sometimes they're the ones that are just, pretty much just sex slaves. I'm like, no, just get in there. I got like real knots on my back. I'm real tense. But the weirdest experience, speaking of going to a shitty sex one, was going to Dubai. I was in Dubai, and this Scottish guy, the Scottish balloon artist, told me, he's just like, I'm like, I want to get a massage. And he's like, he's like, oh, you can get a massage right now. It's a legitimate one, just right down the corner. I'm like, it's midnight though. It's not. There's no going to be legitimate massage place at midnight anywhere in the world. I was like, no, this one is a real legitimate massage parlor. And then I went around the corner, and the guy right away is like, which girl you want, Vietnamese or Chinese? And I was like, why does that matter? Oh, shit. But I already paid, and I was like, all right. And then this girl puts me in these, like, cheesecloth underwear.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, you put these one on. And then she's massaging me, and then she just, like, rips them open. She's like, I got to touch this. I'm like, I don't want that. And she's like, ooh. And she's massaging me angry because she can't charge me extra. She's like, you take a shower? You take a shower now? And I was like, no, you're going to steal shit in my... Well, it was horrible. So I should have made an appointment.
Did you get anything stolen?
No, I didn't. I just walked
so
out of there in
what?
my clothes. And
You basically, she said, oh, touch this, I'm going to wank you off. And you went, no, I don't want that.
Yeah.
Now, when would you ever turn this down? Sorry, Mr. B. I mean, when would any man that I don't know, right, ever turn this down?
I just don't want just like an Asian sex slave touching my penis.
Well, why do you go to those places?
Well, because I just want a legitimate massage. Either way, they're slaves, I guess.
Okay, I don't understand.
It's like shopping at Walmart. I just feel guilty.
It's like going to a bike shop and trying to buy a car.
Yeah, I know.
It's like it's
the only reason is because you don't have to make an appointment, and I'm impatient.
But you're not getting what you want.
Yeah, I know, but those hippie ones, they're just like, well, we can make an appointment in 6 weeks, potentially.
It's not
I'm a
that
registered
bad.
massage therapist. I'm like, I don't know. My back is sore now. I want to massage now. I don't know how stiff I'm going to be in 6 weeks. All right? So fuck, those nice ones where they play fucking Enya and they speak English. You can make an appointment.
Okay, here's a question I have for you. Right, when they're doing the hand job, right?
Yeah.
Do they like?
No,
to-
I never.
Have you never done it?
No.
Right.
But I do have a friend who's a massage therapist that I go once in a while. But actually, she gives hand jobs.
She gives hand jobs. Do they? How do they do this? How do they bring this to fruition as quick as possible? Do they talk to you and do they dirty talk to you while they're doing it, or do they just like?
I never got a hand job. I just got like attempted.
Well, what did she say?
She's like, you want this one?
No. I mean, no one's going to come if somebody sat there going, "You want this one?"
Well, that's apparently, I guess, guys do.
What? You just
Hurry up.
They just go
you
like
take
that.
too long to come, Guilo. $5 extra.
That's not going to make anybody come. That's going to put a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
You're
I
already
know.
tense when you go in there. You're going to
Exactly.
leave even more tense.
It's true. Got to get the knots out of them. I don't actually like getting a happy ending, but I do like getting the knots out of my penis.
So if they turn around to you and said, "Listen, I'm going to give you a blowjob, no charge," you go, "No, that's terrible. I don't
know.
want that.
Well,
I don't want that."
It depends who it was.
No charge.
Oh, if it was like a really sexy massage therapist and
Or a man.
and I just happen to be gay in that moment, who knows?
So you would?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But a little sex slave now. Do you go in there because their hands make your cock look bigger? Do you know that way?
Well, I'm a grower, not a shower, so I
is
never...
that a couple of macaque monkeys just fucking?
You know what's really
shuffling
awkward though
away
is,
along a liver
is
sausage.
when they're trying to jerk off your unimpressive flaccid penis, and you can't get it up because this is a sex slave, and you're like, oh, your penis feels guilty, so they're just jerking off this like, white worm, and you're just like, oh, Jesus.
So you've been doing this for 20 years?
Since I was
You've been doing this for 20 years?
Since I was 12 years old.
12 years old?
Yeah.
You've been going to massage parlors and refusing hand jobs.
Yeah.
And having shitty massages because they resent you for 20 years since you were 12.
Pretty much.
That's incredible.
I know.
This is the side of the Vancouver sex industry that you don't often see.
In fact, I was even late today. I several times on the podcast. Like I showed up. We did this at 7:00, and it was like at 7:15. I'm like, hurry up, and he's like, no,
you gotta come. You gotta come faster.
And I'm like, shit, I know I gotta come fast. I'm late for the podcast. Ivan and Matt and Pyra are pissed.
They're all waiting for me. I mean, I could have just stayed at home for the half hour before the show, but I thought, no, I can fit in a massage.
Well, that's the thing. I have no sort of. I just don't even understand. I don't understand time. I think, do you want to go to a movie and get some food and, we could get a hand job and so, I got to do something in half an hour, but I'm sure we could do all this.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Yeah. It's probably having artist parents.
There's no sense of time themselves.
Well, no, actually, they show up on time.
Did you get a massage off your parents?
No. I remember trying to get a massage from my mom, but she just she
Did you ask for it? Did she offer?
No, just my back sore. They're just like, there. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I haven't had luck with just getting massages from people that care about me.
No?
Nah. Nobody wants
Yeah,
to
you got to
touch
be
me.
really nice to them. If you're not nice to people, they don't want to massage you.
Yeah.
You got to be really nice to them.
Yeah.
And it's a thing that builds over time. No one's going to be like going, hey, I just met you. I know this is crazy, but do you want a massage?
Yeah. Well, guys always offer massages to girls all the time.
Yeah,
but
that's
just
so they can get inside their knickers.
Of course, and girls will always take it usually too. They'd just be like, "Oh, that feels so good.
Oh God, this is great.
That feels so good. Oh my God, you do it even better than my boyfriend who I'm fucking and not you."
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how it starts.
That's how it starts.
There's no such thing as a foot massage.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's no such thing as just a foot massage.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a foot massage. They don't exist. You've been living in a different parallel if you think they do.
I do like massages though.
Yeah. Even shitty ones.
But nobody
resentfully delivered.
Nobody knows how to stroke my dink off like me.
Byron, you have to go somewhere special for that. I think that if you went there, I think that if you went there and just said, listen, I need you to make me really happy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And they would go, sure thing. Do you want a massage? You go, no, your massages are shit. Will you just grab hold of my dick and wake me up?
That's, you know what? Actually, that's why I don't go to massage pros. I go to a chiropractor because when they crack a bone, they crack a bone.
You go to a chiropractor and ask them to wank you off.
Yeah.
You go, listen, I know you do massages and that, but I just want to be wanked off.
Well, yeah, because I usually hang to the left, so they did an adjustment. My balls are out of alignment.
Oh dear. So have you ever got into trouble in any of these sort of situations? Have you ever got anybody sort of like running down the street after you, chasing with a pool cue or something like that?
No, just awkward not tipping them.
Oh, because you don't tip either, do
Well,
you?
that was just so weird. This one time I was in Toronto and was in Chinatown, and I went there and I was just, I want a massage, you know. And then she looked at me like I was the cops, and I was like, oh, okay, back here. And then she just like flips me over, and then she just started really digging into like my shoulder. I was like, ow! And then she just like whips my underwear off and points at my dick and is like, you want this one? And I was like, no. And then she got all pissed off, kind of. And then I'm like, okay, no, I want to just go. And then she's like, you tip me $20. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna tip you $20. Fuck. Anyway, just like, okay, fine. I just left like I just got sexually assaulted and I paid her for it.
Oh, did you give her the tip?
Nah.
No.
Give her the whole shaft. Boom. No, I think I gave her a 10 or so. I don't know. It was horrible.
You don't tip, right? You live off tips, but you don't tip other people.
I do tip.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, here's the fucking thing about tips. Like, if you just go to a restaurant, and you know what I hate when you're just like buying a cup of coffee, and now they got that 15, 20%, 112%, or other. This presumptuous machine. You're like, fuck you.
300%.
Fuck you. And then you're like, oh, I only tipped him fucking, 85%. Oh, somebody's cheap.
You know, I know.
Fuck you, man.
I'm on board. I totally agree.
Yeah, and then I say, you're cheap. I'm going to tell everybody.
Anyway, well, I hope we've managed to maintain your anonymity.
I could go for a massage now.
Yeah, you feeling a bit tense?
A little bit tense. Talking about this is just making my penis it's like it needs touching.
Well, thanks very much, Mr. B.
Thank you.
Hopefully,
again, don't tell anybody I am.
No, I won't.
But
definitely.
you can follow me on Twitter at Byron Bertram.
Thanks very much.
Thank
you
you
for joining us.